You're listening to the #1 spot for markets and trading, Market Traders TV. Learn some shit.
So a Masternode though is it's a server, a virtual private server, otherwise known as a VPS. And what you do is you install the Masternode, like, I don't know, software, I guess, whatever like is running the Masternode. So you install that onto a Linux VPS. So this actually runs off of Vultr or DigitalOcean or whoever you use, and then so it always stays up and running. Right? So now you program this server. I think you should try that tier 3 for Fraulein for de la Frau. But you program this server, and it's like building a car, right? You just build this car, but it can't start unless you have the collateral to start the car, right? So what you do is you have to get 10 million Bitcoin, which is the collateral needed to start your VPS, the Masternode, right? So what you do is you go to Bitcoin auction house on Discord, and you can buy people selling their Bitcoin for Bitcoin. And then once you accumulate 10 million Bitcoin, you send that. We have like a whole instruction, easy, like front to back. If you follow it to a T, you can't fail type instructions on how to set a Masternode up. And there's plenty of people who have no tech background that have been able to accomplish this. So it's anyone that can follow instructions can set one up. So now what you do is you put your 10 million Bitcoin in your desktop wallet, right? And then, which lives on your computer, right? Your desktop Bitcoin wallet. And you put your 10 million Bitcoin in there. And then what you do on your Masternode is basically tell it, look, I have 10 million Bitcoin. It lives at this address. This is my 10 mil, and it gets locked into the wallet. And then the VPS or the Masternode says, oh, all right, you have 10 million. All right, I'll start doing work. So now that Masternode stays online doing work by decrypting blocks out of the blockchain, right? It's helping doing work on the blockchain. And then what happens when it decrypts a block, each block on the blockchain is worth 10,000 Bitcoin. So for each block that is decrypted, that Masternode did work, right? Or it could be through staking, like if the wallet that staked also did work. Anyway, I'll get to that later. But so the Masternode will get paid 8,000 Bitcoin out of that block. And there's a block every minute, or it's actually like 1 to 3 minutes or so. But there's no minimum for staking. And so now that VPS, the Masternode, it costs you $5 a month to keep that running. And we even have scripts where you can load up to 5 Masternodes on one $5 a month VPS, right? So you can save a lot of money that way. And then you just have a bunch of Masternodes working and accumulating more Bitcoin. So every time the Masternode does work, the blockchain rewards the Masternode 8,000 Bitcoin, and that gets directly sent to your desktop wallet. Because you say, when you set up the Masternode, you say, this is my wallet address, you pay me here, you do the work, and you pay me at this address. And then it just says, okay, here you go. It just starts shipping you money. Bulk rewards come for fees and or from unassigned pool of Bitcoin. I'm not sure. Each block is worth 10,000 Bitcoin. So that's what the, masternodes and stakers are trying to unlock. The blockchain is already set in stone. Like, you start the blockchain up and that's what's presented. That's what exists. Nothing more can be created, right? So it's just a lay of the land. Like, here's your map. And it's just a straight up, like, you have X amount of blocks. So each year, by design, each year is now able, or there should be 4.20 billion Bitcoin minted per year. So it's not technically mining, it's just minting. So staking rewards are it's more based on how often the blockchain can utilize your wallet to make transactions happen. So the bigger the wallet, the easier it is for the blockchain to utilize that wallet and just get what it needs, right? But and then the frequency will also be lower because there's going to be like a ton more people staking, because it's easy to stake than it is to run a masternode. So yeah, the amount of stakers out there are way more than the amount of owners of masternodes. So the frequency of the masternode getting chosen to do work is higher because there's only like 250 masternodes right now versus, I'd say, like around 3,000 wallets or so staking. So you're gonna get chosen a lot less frequent anyway because you're in a bigger pool. And then masternodes already for the first year, which this Bitcoin officially launched January 1st. So the first year, the split is 80-20 for masternode to staking. So stakers get 2,000 Bitcoin per block that it works on. Masternodes get paid 8,000 Bitcoin per block that it worked on. And then in the second year on, that algo is going to switch to 40% masternode and 60% to stakers. So stakers will actually receive more chunk at once, but like I said, the masternodes, in theory, masternodes will get paid a lot more because you're just getting chosen more frequently. You're doing more work more frequently. Is there a limit to the amount of masternodes? There's no limit besides the actual total supply of corn is 100 billion. So the technical limit is 10,000 masternodes, because 100 billion divided by 10 million, that would be the limit. But if all the corn are just like in a masternode, it doesn't make sense. So I doubt that would ever happen though. So yeah, each year there's 4.20 billion Bitcoin minted. So in the lifeline of the blockchain existing will only be 25 years roughly. It's actually like 24 and a half years or so.
You're listening to the number one spot for markets and trading, Market Traders TV. Learn some shit.